Let's get back to that big drug deal. As Scarlett mentioned, Merck agreeing to buy Schering-Plough for $41.1 billion in cash and stock. There's already, as you know, been considerable consolidation in the drug industry. So the question is, at this point, is it done yet? Here to help answer that question is Jeff Kraws. He's CEO of Crystal Research Associates. He joins us now by phone from his office in Princeton. Jeff, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I guess the question is, at this point, you've also already got Pfizer and Wyeth. You've got these two today. What's next?
Well, I think you're going to continue to see consolidation in the pharmaceutical industry as the companies rapidly make moves to consolidate their pipelines and put forth an effort that's going to have a higher probability of bringing products to the forefront, as well as trying to fend off the generic competition. So the synergies that will come with deals like Pfizer and Wyeth and Genentech and Merck and Schering-Plough are going to continue to take hold amongst first the smaller companies, and then you'll see them take hold amongst the bigger companies. I expect also to see companies like Johnson & Johnson make a move to either get something in the device area or something else that's synergistic to them, and I expect some of these companies to start searching through the biotech rubble to pick up biotechs and to also possibly solidify some of the generic efforts that are out there.
I wanted to continue the conversation that you were having with Carol about consolidation. A lot of the time in past history, the acquisitions that we've seen in the drug industry have not been terribly successful, either in shareholders' minds or sort of culturally. In the case of Merck and Schering-Plough, do you see any obstacles or problems there?
Well, one of the obstacles that they're trying to avoid is to have the Remicade deal with Johnson & Johnson not be triggered as a hostile takeover or change in control. So they're going to reverse merger back in through Schering. That one, I think, will still be, that will go fine. I don't think that Johnson & Johnson wants to get involved in disrupting that. I think you're going to see probably even more than they're talking about employees laid off. They're talking about 16,000 possible employees laid off. I would probably anticipate the 15% reduction in the combined sales force of 100,000 workers is probably going to be closer to 20,000 fewer jobs. And I think they're going to, through the consolidation and synergies, save themselves $2 to $3 billion a year. It'll help them propel their earnings for the next 3 to 5 years, and then they've got to be looking for something else. That something else, of course, will be the 18 drugs in the pipeline from Schering that are going to come over and the collaborations and joint ventures they have with biotech. But in the meantime, I think Merck continues to need to make deals with some of the smaller biotech companies.
Hey, Jeff, thanks so much. Good to get your thoughts on Schering and Merck today in the drug industry. Jeff Kraws, everybody.